Hey everyone, welcome back! Today we're pitting two massive 16-inch laptops head-to-head, the powerful-looking Gigabyte Aero X16 versus the featherlight next-gen MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo. One has an RTX 5070, the other has 15-hour battery life. Which one is the real winner for 2025? Watch till the end to find out which laptop you should buy. Latest price links are in the description. Hit that like button, it truly helps. Both represent a move away from typical gamer aesthetics, instead embracing a clean, professional, and premium ultrabook design. The Aero X16 boasts a beautifully crafted CNC-milled aluminum shell, giving it a high-end mobile workstation feel with sharp edges and precise machining. It exhibits impressive chassis rigidity and minimal deck flex, achieving a solid 1.9 kilograms weight that is notably thin for a powerful gaming notebook, competing directly with high-end models like the Razer Blade 16. In contrast, the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo utilizes a magnesium-aluminum alloy that prioritizes extreme lightness, resulting in a featherlight 1.59 kilograms package for a 16-inch machine. This makes the Prestige closer in feel to a large ultra-portable like the LG Gram 17, and while it maintains a premium feel, its emphasis is clearly on portability over the Aero X16's robust rigidity. When comparing port selection, both laptops cater exceptionally well to creative professionals, though their layouts differ significantly. The Aero X16 offers a highly practical layout with essential ports along its sides, including a HDMI 2.1 and a mix of USB-A and USB-C ports, making it perfect for direct connections on a desk. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo also features a rich I/O set, including an SD card slot and a rare RJ45 Ethernet port, alongside a mix of Thunderbolt 4 USB-C and HDMI 2.1. However, the Prestige places the majority of its key ports, including the Thunderbolt 4 ports, on the rear of the chassis. While this keeps cables tidy once connected, it can be less convenient for users who frequently need to plug and unplug peripherals. The Aero X16's design seems more focused on immediate accessibility for a creator's workflow, while the Prestige prioritizes a minimalist desktop setup where cables are routed away from the user. The display experience offered by the Gigabyte Aero X16 and the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo presents a clear contrast between features tailored for performance and those optimized for general productivity, though both feature a 16-inch 2560 by 1600 IPS panel with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. The Aero X16 is firmly positioned for demanding creative and gaming use with its high 165Hz refresh rate and an anti-glare IPS matte finish. This choice excels at preventing reflections in bright environments, which is highly beneficial for both editing and general productivity, and it provides smooth motion for gaming. The panel is surprisingly crisp, highly detailed, and having strong color reproduction with full sRGB and wide DCI-P3 coverage, making colors look accurate right out of the box, even if its contrast cannot match OLED competitors. In contrast, the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo utilizes a standard 60Hz refresh rate and a glossy coating. While its QHD Plus resolution and strong color coverage, 100% sRGB, 95% DCI-P3, make text sharp and colors vibrant, the glossy coating is a notable weakness, causing heavy reflections in bright ambient light that can be distracting. In terms of communication components, both laptops have wisely adopted a 1080p webcam, moving past the inferior 720p modules prevalent in many previous generation devices. The Gigabyte Aero X16's camera, situated in the top bezel, provides accurate color, solid exposure control, and clean noise performance in daylight conditions. And it also incorporates the convenience of Windows Hello facial authentication. The audio side of the Aero X16 is also surprisingly good, utilizing a dual speaker setup that fires upward and benefits from a resonance chamber, resulting in clean vocals, crisp highs, and decent mid-bass without distortion, allowing it to beat most mid-range gaming laptop speakers. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo's 1080p webcam similarly offers sharp detail and good skin tone reproduction, and it includes support for Windows Studio effects like background blur and eye contact, though the reliability of these features is acknowledged as variable. Its dual microphone array incorporates AI noise cancellation, which performs well in quiet settings. Its down-firing stereo speakers, however, are tuned more for clarity in meetings and casual media than for loudness or bass depth, and they are noted for sounding flat at higher volumes, suggesting it is not designed to be a media powerhouse like some competitors. When it comes to the user interface, both Gigabyte and MSI have delivered a premium keyboard and trackpad experience. The Gigabyte Aero X16 is highlighted for having nailed the keyboard feel, offering a comfortable layout for long sessions with deep travel of about 1.5 mm and a soft, tactile actuation beneath a clean, modern font illuminated by a white backlight. The keyboard deck remains cool even under load, which enhances comfort. This is paired with a large glass-smooth touchpad that is fast, accurate, and provides tactile clicks while supporting Windows precision gestures. Similarly, the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo provides a keyboard that is well-spaced and comfortable with a crisp, tactile response, even though its travel is more modest, fitting its ultrabook nature. The machine exhibits no coil whine or deck flex during intense typing. Its trackpad is also large, smooth, and highly accurate, featuring excellent palm rejection, though it is a standard unit and not a haptic one. Ultimately, both laptops offer a high-quality input foundation, which is crucial for the creative and professional user base they target. The greatest functional difference between the two machines is found in their battery life, despite both featuring a 76 watt-hour capacity. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo, leveraging Intel's new Aero Lake platform for efficiency, delivers exceptional all-day battery life, a key highlight of the laptop. Testing showed outstanding longevity, including over 15 hours of web browsing at 150 nits and approximately 12 to 13 hours of mixed productivity, positioning the machine near the top tier of portable endurance, though it still slightly trails competitors like Apple's M series. This makes the Prestige an extremely practical choice for professionals who need a full x86-compatible system on the go. Conversely, the Gigabyte Aero X16's battery life is performing worse than expected, with the 76 watt-hour cell only lasting 109 minutes of mixed gaming. Lighter workloads only yield about 5 to 6 hours of web browsing, approximately 4 hours of office work, and just 2.5 hours of editing with GPU acceleration. The Aero X16's weaker endurance makes it a device where one must plan to remain plugged in for any prolonged creative or gaming session, whereas the Prestige 16 AI Evo offers true, worry-free portability. The comparison of the Gigabyte Aero X16 and the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo reveals two distinct approaches to performance, centered on their respective processors and graphics solutions. The Gigabyte Aero X16 is equipped with the AMD Ryzen AI 7 350, part of the Kraken Point mobile lineup, which is designed for efficiency and features onboard NPU cores for AI acceleration. In multi-core workloads, the CPU performance is solid, placing it in a tier similar to the Intel 13620H and AMD 7840HS. However, the single-core performance is unusually weak, which negatively impacts tasks reliant on single-thread throughput, such as lightly threaded game engines and real-time workloads. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo, on the other hand, features the flagship Intel Core Ultra 9 285H, built on the new Aero Lake platform. The Intel chip is a showcase for the next-gen architecture, demonstrating impressive responsiveness in daily tasks like handling dozens of Chrome tabs and heavy multitasking. Testing showed the Prestige's multi-core performance outperforming the Apple MacBook Pro M4 and remaining competitive with high-end AMD Ryzen AI systems, though Apple still holds a single-core lead. Intel's modular Aero Lake approach aims for both better performance and power efficiency. When examining creative and editing capabilities, the differing GPU configurations create a complicated picture. The Gigabyte Aero X16 markets itself with an RTX 5070 8GB discrete GPU, suggesting strong editing power. However, this chip is limited to a restrictive 85-watt total graphics power, which significantly throttles intensive renders. While the machine offers strengths for creators like a beautiful 1600p display, 32GB of RAM, an SD card reader, and solid multi-core CPU results for rendering and encoding, its editing workflow is compromised by a weak single-core CPU that limits timeline responsiveness and a slow PCIe 4.0 SSD, which can bottleneck professionals working with 6K, 8K media. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo does not feature a discrete GPU, relying instead on the unusually capable Intel Arc 140T integrated graphics. While this prevents it from being a heavy-duty video editing workstation, it handles content creation tasks smoothly, offering fluid performance in Photoshop, Lightroom, with fast RAW imports via the SD card slot, Figma, and Illustrator. 4K video editing is possible with optimized playback, but the machine is not ideal for heavy effects. The integrated graphics prove capable enough to satisfy casual to entry-level creators who prioritize portability over raw rendering speed. Finally, the gaming performance starkly illustrates the consequences of power allocation. Despite carrying the RTX 5070 badge, the Aero X16's 85-watt TGP limit restricts it so severely that it performs only 5 to 6% better on average than the RTX 5060, also 85-watt, found in Gigabyte's cheaper A16 model. Crucially, the review notes that a Lenovo LOQ with an RTX 5060 running at a higher 115-watt TGP beats the Aero X16 across most titles, proving that TGP matters more than the GPU tier naming in this case. For example, in Cyberpunk 2077, the Aero X16 achieved 32 FPS, identical to the cheaper A16's 33 FPS, and the overall gain is deemed not worth the price premium. The machine is ultimately held back for demanding games at 1600p resolution. In contrast, the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo is explicitly not a gaming laptop, yet its integrated Intel Arc 140T GPU offers surprising playability. Indie games run smoothly at around 60 FPS, and even AAA titles like Cyberpunk 2077 can reach the mid-20s, with performance in the 20 to 30 FPS range possible by using the lowest settings and enabling technologies like FSR or XeSS at 1080p resolution. This makes the Prestige's integrated graphics a pleasant surprise for casual or travel gaming, while the Aero X16 is a disappointing proposition for serious gamers expecting true RTX 5070 performance. So which 16-inch laptop is the true winner? It's a clean split. The MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo is the clear winner for portability and professionals who live unplugged, thanks to its extreme lightness and all-day 15-plus hour battery life. However, if you are a creator or gamer who needs raw power and plans to stay plugged in, the more robust Gigabyte Aero X16 is your champion, despite its GPU compromise.